back to another video. I don't think that I've recorded at nighttime like voice like this. I've only recorded like just kind of like sewing, so then you can see sort of what I'm doing. But today I have to. I went out because there has been one request quite often, and I've been listening to the request. However, I was trying to figure out how to execute it, and that is merch that is not mass manufactured and that I have to send out somewhere so then I can get hundreds of shirts and stuff like that. So I had an idea. I was like, you know what? Let me salvage the shirts that are blanks at the store, and even some that I just think that are funny, but let me salvage some blanks from the thrift store and then use those for my merch. So I know that is a little quirky. It's probably even more expensive for me because when you're ordering in masses, ordering wholesale is a lot more affordable, but staying sustainable is quite tricky, which is why I decided to do this. But basically, I'm going to be using blanks from the thrift store to create my own merch. That said, all the shirts are going to be different, which is also quite unique. And I'm going to be adding my logo to it. Maybe I'll add like a little extra embroidery on it. I think it could be cute. It could be fun. And I'm just gonna get started with these. So I'm about to show you the first ones that I'm going to be used mixed with some fabric haul and also some shirts that I bought for myself because I couldn't help myself. I have two massive bags here that are going to be turned into either merch or something from the fabric. So I'll get started with first this bag. So I'll start with this one. I found this shirt for me. I thought it was really cute, and it can be a little bit oversized. I'm hoping that it is oversized because I do not like things to be super tight. So this one is specifically for me. Fabrics that I found, this fabric right here, I thought it was really nice. It is like a silk with a circle sort of design. I don't know if it's supposed to be a rose, but I just kind of like the design on it. We'll see what this turns into. This one really called my attention because it's this beautiful texture like fabric that looks a little bit bridal. However, I've been wanting to find something like this because I want to make a skirt and then wear it with like a super oversized either button-up shirt or just like a t-shirt. Think this was scrapped because there's one section that I believe someone burnt. I really do believe someone burnt. And it's on this side and then it transferred to the other side. But I feel like I can work with the rest of the piece or even some shorts out of this. I just know that I love the pattern on it and the texture on it. So just if you don't know, or if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, I do grab dead stock fabric from the thrift store and I wash it. I'm not one of those that doesn't wash their fabric. I wash my fabric before I turn it into something. And then also it's good to wash your fabric so it's pre-shrunk, and then by the time you make something and then you wash it, it gets shrunk. So that's just what I do. That's an FYI. Next fabric I have is this like canvas sort of like denim fabric in brown. I do use a lot of canvas. So I'm excited whenever I find it in bulk like this, like in a big chunk. The next one is this one, which I actually had to buy some like this at the fabric store for some labels that I'm working on, but I ended up finding some dead stock at the thrift store. So I'm super excited because now I don't have to go restock at the fabric store. Now I just have some restock from the thrift store. The next one is this tapestry. I love working with tapestry. This is, I believe, some ducks. I just think it's so cute. Somebody turned it into a blanket that they actually put on a bed, but here they are, some duckies. So we'll see what I turn it into. And then now we get into the shirts and stuff that I'm turning into merch. We got some H&M shirt. Some of these still have the label from the actual store. So some of these are brand new and maybe the actual store donated it to the thrift store. But I still wash them because they went to the thrift store and I don't know where they've been. I like to wash the shirts. So this one's from H&M. I try to grab several from different sizing. However, some have shrunk. So I'm going to put my personal thought of what size it actually is on here. This is another Goodfellow I think it's called Goodfellow. The last two have been from Goodfellow. This one is also from Goodfellow in a size small. There are a lot of blanks that are just like black, and then there are white. This one I believe is brand new, and this is by Jockey. Some are a little rounder up here. This one I bought for myself because I want to test something on it. So this is like a canvas sort of feel button up. Is not like your regular cotton button up. It's from Aero Dover. I'm gonna test something on this one. So this one goes on my pile. This next one, you can't even see where it's from, but it's a big one and I love it because it's so cozy. The fabrics on this are so soft. Sometimes the ones that have been worn out are the best ones. I don't know if this has been even used though. It looks like it's like dead stock, but there's no label on it, so I don't know where it's from. We have another white one, and this one is another Jockey shirt. So sometimes I just think that these brands are donating it to the actual thrift store. This one I was shocked about. Can you hear that beeping? This one I was shocked about. I don't know if the thrift store knew what they got, and I don't know how it was still there. But I found a Supreme shirt. And I'm very excited about it because I'm quite the Supreme junkie. So this one's a personal one. It's not going anywhere, but next one is from Young LA. And I really like this one because of the fabric of it. It is really soft and it feels more of like a athleisure, like what you go work out in. But the fabric is super, super soft. I'm gonna wash it and see if maybe that little stain comes off. If it doesn't come off, then we'll see what we'll do with it. Next one is also Goodfellow. This next one is like a thicker shirt. This one is from Uniqlo, but I really like the thickness of this and also the color, like the mauviness of it. If you've noticed, everything that I've grabbed has been like very neutral. So black, gray, and white. This is like one of the only ones that has been colored so far, and I just really like how mellow it is, in a size small, and I believe this wasn't even worn because it looks brand new. This one is by Goodfellow as well. It's more of like a minty green. I believe this is also Goodfellow. Goodfellow makes it again, and this is like a little reddish, like brick color. This is a George shirt. George made it in here. George made it in here again. George had some good V-necks, and they had quite a few of them, so I could not pass on it. They were like size small, and I feel like this size small V-necks for the girls are going to be fun ones. Not that the guys don't like V-necks, but you know, I like the unisex part. I like to wear this type of stuff. I sometimes like looking, you know, boyish with some heels on. But I know the girls that want to be a little bit more cinched in, so I'm trying to bring all options. George again. I think George made a big appearance. And here's another George. And last one in the pile, Goodfellow. And this one is also brand new because you can see that the label that they put on it is like sharp. On the second bag, I also have a little bit of a mixture between shirts and a little bit of fabric because I did pick up some fabric. So on this second round, Calvin Klein. I found a little Calvin Klein shirt that is brand new, gray, and I tried to be a little bit more diverse with the sizing, so try to grab what I could, but then also keeping in mind that I did want to have you know, neutral tones unless something really stood out based on the fabric or the cut of it. So that's why you saw the Uniqlo one, and then the other ones that the colors really spoke to me. This is another Calvin Klein in black. Hanes. You'll see that a lot of people use the brand Hanes for merch, so I grabbed one as well. I know my husband loves their shirts, so I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. There's a lot of blanks at the thrift store, so instead of ordering in bulk, I went and hunted some down. Another Hanes in black. This blue one is also a Hanes, but I really like the shade of blue on it. I just thought it was a really nice color. And this is a CSG shirt, but the cut of it seemed cool. So I was like, you know what? A little black. This one's for me. This one I really like. I've never seen this brand. This is Back to School Special. and I don't know if that's like how the brand is called. The serging that they do on the outside, I'm a super fan of, and then the graphic was just really cute. I just thought this was so cute. It looks very like, you know, playful and very streetwear, and I don't know if maybe they are a popular brand and I just don't know it, but I loved it, so grabbed it for me. Fruit of the Loom. Hubby also likes this one, and I know that they're like, you know, cool plain tees. So again, little merch t-shirts. Fruit of the Loom, and I think this is also what, a Target brand. I know they're Fruit of the Loom. I think this is another Fruit of the Loom. Yep, another Fruit of the Loom. And then these 3 t-shirts really caught my attention. They're by Cuts Curve Hem, and the colors in this, sorry, my camera keeps moving in the wrong direction, but the colors in them really, really, like, I don't know, I really love them because they're like the neutrals that I would like if I were to wear color. I like that the bottom is curved, and I like the feel of the fabric, so I thought these were some good finds. And there were 3 of them in 3 different colors. So we have that like salmony tan color, also this gray with the same cut, and this like taupey purplish shade. And then this one was fun. I hadn't picked up a tie-dye, but this is a Kirkland shirt, and I believe somebody made it, but I honestly vibe with it. And then I think this is the last one, and this is a Fresh Clean Threads. And I like the size of this, but I also love the fabric of it because it's extra soft. Like, it's so soft, and it's like a wine color. It's a beautiful burgundy. So those are all the shirts that I have, and I'm going to convert in merch. So for everybody who has been requesting, like, hey, could I have, you know, maybe a t-shirt that just says La Paisa on it, or just, you know, a little bit of merch. Like, I can't afford the gigantic jackets or the purses or whatever, but I do want to support, or I simply just want a t-shirt that says your logo and your name on it. That's what this is for. So instead of me going wholesale and going bulk with something that is just not sustainable or eco-friendly, I took it to the thrift store. And so now I'm going to add logos to this, see what extra I can add to it, and really customize them, so then you guys are able to purchase something on the more affordable side and be able to support me, because you guys are amazing. So thank you for requesting, for asking, and I'm gonna get to work on this. The last part that I have is just more fabric, so I'll show you really quick. This fabric is just absolutely stunning. It's so gorgeous. I love it. I picked them up already knowing what I'm going to make, so I'm quite excited. This is like a stretch. It looks like denim, but it's not denim. It's more of like a stretch, sort of very, very, very thin denim. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's gorgeous, and it's shiny, and it's beautiful. And then this one really caught my attention because I love Paris. I mean, the first time I went to Paris was last year, and I loved Paris. So this, I don't know if it's supposed to be a canvas or or a scarf. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I fell in love with it, and I have to make it into something because it's done in this gorgeous canvas, but it's like a street in Paris, and I don't really know how to else explain it, but it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And I'm obsessed. All right, and then there's gray linen, which is great for like shirts, skirts, pants for hot weather, and the fabric just feels so soft, so couldn't leave it either. Clearly I have issues leaving fabric at the store, so I'm not allowed to be outside, but somehow I ended up there today. Don't ask me how. And then this is the last one, and it's more of like a canvas or upholsterer fabric, and it's like with this blues and this like print, which I find stunning. I love upholsterer fabric because I can turn it into like bucket hats or bags or even corsets. So those are my favorite because they're so sturdy. I also love canvas, and I love denim. I love tapestry. I just have issues overall. Anyway, that was it. Hopefully you guys will get to see these very soon. on the site. Anyway, I hope you guys like this little haul and what I'm about to do with these shirts. Hopefully you get yourself some merch if you really want to. Support your girl. You know, I'm doing this because I love it and also because I want to help the environment and not support more fast fashion, or at least slow it down as much as we can and just wear cool things so we don't have to give up on our style, but stay sustainable and embrace sustainability. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and do all those little things. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.